Hello everybody, this is Steven with Cannin.com, and this week we're diving back into the technical analysis. Hopefully you've paid attention to our trading model where we roll all of our technical analysis into easy trades for our members. So check that out at Cannin.com. But this week we continue with the biotechnology focus, and we're looking again at Veritas Pharma, VRTHF. Let's see what kind of momentum we can see here on this stock. So let's jump over to the pricing chart now. You'll see we're looking at Veritas on the OTC here in the States, VRTHF. And let me just zoom out a little bit, all the way back to end of 2018. You can see they were up pretty big, $1. And let me zoom back another year. And look at this stock up at around $6, $7. And from that period, look at the downward trend. We're out at 17 cents now. So if that's not a strong trend, I don't know if I've ever seen one. But let's zoom back in, and this week we're going to learn a couple momentum oscillators. So on the bottom you'll see we have the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, which we've used many times. And then we have a new indicator this week, the Chande MO, the momentum oscillator here. And briefly just kind of look at the trends, the ups and the downs. You'll see that both of these momentum oscillators, they track each other pretty closely. But whereas the RSI, you'll see the oversold and overbought outside of this purple period at 70 and 30 is pretty average. Here's the, back in June 21st, here's an example of when we got something oversold. With the Chand, it's a little more sensitive. We're going to use minus 50 and plus 50 as the oversold, overbought definitions. So you'll see when we're coming along, let's just go into the most recent overbought. So we creep up above 50, the RSI is not doing anything. So we got an overbought signal, we didn't get one on the RSI. Similarly, we approach here on this date, the 11th of September this year, we're at minus 52. Look at the RSI, nowhere close to being oversold. So the Chand is a little more sensitive than the RSI, and it's due to the way that they're calculated, which is similar but slightly different. The other thing that's pretty helpful, and I'm going to close the RSI here so we can really focus in on the Chand, is using this in two ways. Again, we're going to look for those crosses. Every time it crosses zero, the simplest interpretation, crosses zero from negative to positive, that's a buy. From positive to negative, that's a sell. So what happens here? We get a cross, huge price gains. We get now our positive to negative cross. You can see huge drops. So all while it stays in the negative. So super dangerous, but super easy way to interpret with one technical indicator. Obviously, you want to combine multiple indicators if you're going to interpret these that simply. But the other way is to look for price divergence, negative or positive divergence. And so the positive divergence is going to appear when the price is decreasing but our technical indicator is increasing. And we get an example of that here. If we just look at the end of September, our price is decreasing. These are daily signals, and you can see that it's decreasing during that period. In the middle, all of a sudden we see a positive increase from negative 37 up to negative 22, so plus 15 on the Chand. So that's obviously a positive divergence where the indicator is coming up but price is going down. Negative divergences are the opposite scenario where price is going up and our indicator goes down. And those are going to really be opportunities for us to buy and sell. So had we identified downward price, upward technical indicator, positive divergence, maybe we would have captured some of this price gain here from around 16, 17 cents to around 19. So not huge, but those 10 to 20% gains in one day, those are really going to add up and be nice trades. So definitely a good indicator to learn positive and negative divergence. A good indicator because it's a little more sensitive than the other momentum indicators, like we saw the RSI. Not as good at getting those overbought, oversold signals. And again, we always watch for crosses from positive to negative. So make sure and use the Chand, see if it's functional for you. And as far as Veritas Pharma is, the trend is your friend, and that's quite a trend. So thanks for tuning in. Pay attention next week. We're going to actually get off of the biopharma kick and start to jump back into the high revenue generators. Leave all your questions in the comments. Thank you so much.